Ain't this fun?
It is.
Hey y'all, so that was Jazzy the rapper with her single Big Coco. Make sure to go check her out. You know, I literally just spoke a couple weeks ago on how we just need like more creativity, more innovation in music. So yeah, go check out her singles Big Coco. How y'all feeling?
I feel real good.
I feel good.
Yeah, blessing to be here.
Oh, thank
Blessing to be here
you.
for sure. That.
So like so it was you that found me on TikTok.
I did find you on TikTok.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So like I don't know, just out of curiosity, like what like stood out with my show?
The vibe, the aesthetic first, you know, because, you know, looks is everything, I guess, like when you're from the outside looking in. And, you know, very clean, you know, nice setup. So I'm like, okay, you know, that let me keep listening. Y'all had like good topics. So, yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Great topic, actually.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So please introduce yourself to the people.
Okay.
Your name, where you from, all of that.
Okay. You go first.
All right. I'm Majon Wright. I'm from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, born and raised.
I'm a Yanti, from Atlanta. Yeah, I'm in school and I'm 21.
Oh, yeah. Don't be nervous. Like this is a very very relaxed, very chill, very like
Okay.
Deep breath, relax, and you know I'm a like it, but you guys already do that. So the topic discussion for today. So I titled it "God Bless These 20-somethings." So y'all know that SZA song, 20-something, off of Control.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. The first time I listened to that, like I really cried. I was 18. That's crazy. I wasn't even in my 20s. Really? But it just hit me so much because she just touches on so many important topics. So you're 21.
21.
And then you're
I'm 21.
21.
Yep.
Okay, I'm 23.
Okay.
So not too, you know.
Yeah, too far.
Yeah, not too far off. But as we can agree, you know, these 20s, they just something for real.
Oh, yeah,
They 20-something for
That's
real.
wild.
Yeah.
They 20-something for real.
Yeah.
Facts. So I guess like in your personal opinion, what do you think is like the biggest obstacle we face in our 20s?
I'm gonna let you go.
The biggest obstacle I feel like is trying to feel like you doing enough, but like not feeling like you got it all together at the same time. You know, so it's like trying to find a healthy balance. Like, okay, am I not doing enough, or am I just doing just enough where I'm at? You know.
Yeah.
So. And we always talk about like how social media kind of play like a big role in it, you know, like watching other people do so much stuff, and it's like, okay, I'm around the same age, like I'm not having, you know, this type of
emotion.
Yeah. Going on. So that's what I feel. So it's just like finding that healthy balance for yourself, really. So.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta just take a step back and just sometimes give yourself a applaud and look at the old you and be like, dang, I really did grow. I really did do this.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, you go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just going to say that I like the point that you made, like with the whole social media thing. I feel like our generation, I mean, we grew up on social media, but I just feel like it's a lot of young people that don't, like, they take everything at face value with social media. And you can't really do that because, like, you got to understand, like, everything is not what it seems.
Yeah, that's facts.
Yeah.
And I don't know if y'all peeped, like, the older, like, IG baddies, how they're, like, so slowly transitioning into different revenues.
Yeah.
So, you know, like, when I was younger, we didn't have Jada and Ari. We grew up on Amber Rose, Black China.
Yep.
Who else? Lola Monroe. Who else? You get what I'm saying?
But they're kind of, like, going out of style. Well, like you said, they're kind of changing now because you got, you know, Ari, Jada, and like the other
younger
influencers
ones coming up.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, I wouldn't say going out of style because I want them on the
Not
show
out of
one day.
style,
But
no.
they're getting older. They're transitioning into, you know, different pathways. So, you know, the Locks on their song "Money, Power, and Respect." So they can see. I'm trying to be serious, even making me laugh. The Locks on their song "Money, Power, and Respect." They one of the guys, they was like, you're gonna be a lot older than you are younger. So like basically prepare for your future. I'm paraphrasing it. But like you can't you can't take everything that you see and just like run with it. Like I think one thing I like about older people, they ask a lot of questions.
Nah, for sure.
I feel like we don't, but like why?
Some people think a question is dumb, and what I learned is no question is a dumb question. Like asking anything, that's the best thing, because you're gonna still learn off of it no matter what.
That's true too.
Yeah.
But it might have a lot to be with like people upbringing too. Like, I don't know.
Nah, this is younger generation. Just I don't know.
Yeah.
But has it always been like that though? Like older people always like talking a lot, and younger people not saying enough.
Just listening.
Yeah, I think it have.
For real?
Yeah.
I think it have.
Yeah.
Because older people, they'll talk your ear off though. They would. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
I feel like our generation is like no talking, just do it.
But my thing is this: why don't you want to question some of the stuff that you see online? Like, you know, when people post GoFundMe accounts. Now, granted, there's some legitimate ones, but some of the folks be scamming, and you don't want to question what you giving your money to. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's the world we live in now, a scamming world. So,
has it always been like that? Or you think it's social media that made it worse?
Social media for sure.
Made it worse.
Yeah.
I think it has.
I feel like it make it worse.
Trey, was people scamming when you was younger?
Yeah.
People scamming before I was born.
You know, especially in Atlanta. Like we're in Atlanta too. Like
Scams just evolve. They don't
really go away.
go away.
I feel like the older we get, we start to learn more and start to notice more.
They're just more advanced with technology.
That's what's
what
killing
it
it.
is.
But since scammers are so advanced with technology, that doesn't like incline you to like question what you see online. You like y'all get what I'm saying?
I mean, I question everything I see.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I feel like a lot of people in our generation, like people grown like in their 20s, I feel like they don't. They just go with the flow with things, and that's really like
It is true.
that can be detrimental to you.
Maybe because what they're like expecting out of what they're expecting out of the end goal is not really like, I don't know. They might like believe in like more what they portray to be online, I guess. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, no,
I
feel you. I feel you.
But,
I seen this thing on Twitter where there was like, we're gonna see the harmful effects of TikTok in like 4 to 5 years in terms of people not having like organic personalities, everyone trying to fit into one particular aesthetic.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, that's pretty deep.
It is true though.
It's kind of scary too.
No, facts, it really is. Like, I was thinking, like, everybody wants to be like that it person. But we just keeping it real. Can't everybody be it? But that doesn't mean that you not, that don't mean you worthless. You just not it.
You could be it in your own way though.
Yeah, there
That's
you go.
the
Yeah.
thing.
Okay,
You could be it in your own way. People be trying to be it in like different ways though. That's the thing. That's the bad way.
Yeah, there we go.
Like they trying to be somebody that they not. Like nowadays, I feel
There you
like
go.
this generation nowadays, like some of the females, they try to be like Jada. They try to be like people like that. And for what? I don't know, but that's just a generation now. They always following and not leading by example.
Yeah,
Like
it's perfectly normal to be yourself. Like, these... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just saying, like, like, agreeing.
Yeah. Like, these are your formative years. So why would you waste your formative years trying to be, like somebody else? That doesn't make any sense. And really, your brain's not done developing until you're 25. So by you trying to fit into a certain aesthetic that's not you just doing more harm than good to yourself.
But you won't notice that until like later down the road.
Facts.
You will not notice that. And a lot of people nowadays, like you say, social media just mess us up now. I feel like just going off social media. If you really take a break off social media, I feel like you really start to learn yourself and notice like you don't have to be somebody that you're not. You could be yourself and people could accept you for yourself. Like you gotta sometimes start hanging around people that you used to hang around because they gonna accept you for the fake you. They're not gonna accept you for the real you. That's what people gotta understand nowadays.
Yeah.
Facts. So like, what do y'all think is like another obstacle that folks face in their 20s?
Failure. But it's like I feel like failure is not really failure. Failure is really you learning, like taking you through a phase that you have to learn before you really get to where you want to get to in life. And some people taking failure, they be like, man, I just failed. I'm finna forget all that. I'm done.
Yeah.
Like, I'm at the bottom. Nah, when you fail, bro, you got to rebuild. You got to, like, sometimes become something that you don't want to become. Like the first thing that you had, your plan A, I feel like you got a plan A and plan B. Some people, they go with their plan A so much that they don't really know their plan B. And it's like God take you through failure so you can see your plan B, so you can know you got worth. If this plan don't work.
That's true.
Yeah, no, I like that. Like recently, it's funny you said that because recently I realized that the pressure to make it in your 20s is actually, if you really think about it, it's low-key a myth. But I'm gonna explain why. So like, I'm not saying be lazy, but majority of the like great artists, right? Like Kanye, Akon, Nicki Minaj, they didn't pop off until their late 20s / early 30s. So by you saying that because you like 22, 23 and you not a millionaire, you didn't make it to, you know, like your life is different than how you imagine. Why would you give up, especially so young too? Which brings me to my next point, because social media messed me up with that. So I've I previously stated that like I was so scared to turn 25. I have 2 more years to go.
Why though?
Exactly. That's a good question. Why? Why was I so scared to turn 25? I'll tell you why. Because on social media, like on Twitter and Instagram, they try to make it seem like 25 was so old. Like that's just, you know, you too old to be doing this at 25. That's so fucking young.
Yeah.
It's a lie. It's a lie.
Exactly.
But
Everybody moving their own pace.
Yeah.
Like,
Period.
20s, bro. Our 20s is the years that we work, like that we put in the work, so our 30s can become our chill years, like so we could chill.
yeah.
People would tell you like your 30s is so lit. Like that's what people would like. You have more common sense. You have more money.
You
got experience.
stability.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably
Exactly.
later than your 20s. So
Yeah. 20s, I ain't gonna lie, 20s is hard, boy. Man, it's hard.
mentally, physically, all that.
When Drake said 23 going through a midlife crisis, I get it.
No, for real though.
Seriously.
Yeah, some people go through stuff before they hit they 20 peak. So I feel like the things I went through, but it's pretty hard being 21.
I think something. Okay, so you guys are 1 year in your 20s, but I think as someone that's 3 years in, I think I can give some
But you can.
guidance.
You can.
I feel like people don't. A big thing though, I feel like most people don't tell you what life is like after graduation, and I think that's like a separate discussion. But I will say, while you're in college, you're in this community. And in this community, I mean, you guys know because you're in school, everyone's like, good job, like you on the right path, this is it. And then you work so hard to get this degree. And then when you get it, it's like you're the golden child, right? But then what happens afterwards?
Life.
Yeah.
Life hits you.
It's like
Life
you gotta
hits you.
figure,
Yeah.
literally,
You gotta
figure it all out.
Mm-hmm.
And then on top of that, even like finding work, finding like what you want to do.
Yeah.
Like you've been in this community for, X amount of years. Everyone telling you good job, you on the right path. Like, like when we graduated from high school and it was the kids that went to college, the kids that didn't go to college.
Yep.
And then the ones that didn't go, they was looked at as like the outcast.
Yeah.
Versus the ones that chose to go, they was looked at as like the golden child.
Mm-hmm.
But people don't, like, they gas you up basically for a certain amount of years within this community. And once you leave this community, it's like, oh, like, what's next?
What
like,
now?
Where these people at?
School, I ain't gonna lie, school is a setup though. School don't teach us nothing for the real world. Cause it's like, why after we get our diploma, we don't know nothing about life? School is supposed to teach us that. If school was so good, school is supposed to teach us that. School teaching us stuff that we don't even need. School ain't like school. I feel like school is supposed to teach us like how to save, like how to do stuff like that. Like, but nah, it
How to
ain't.
apply for a credit card.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
School ain't doing none of that.
That's why I always say, okay, y'all remember the Avengers movie when everyone made Thanos to be the villain because he erased half the population, but really all he wanted to do was just to provide balance.
Yeah.
That was all. And I agree with him. We need balance in life.
Facts.
So one thing I will say, for all my young folks in school, because I'm in school too. I agree with you. I think it's a scam. I'm still like, I ain't dropping out.
Yeah.
But
Far in it.
Too deep in
finished.
it. Too deep.
Way too deep. You gotta have that balance. You really have to learn what balance is in your 20s. You can't solely just depend on school. Now, I'm a big advocate for education though. Like I'm always vouch for education, but you gotta learn how to do other stuff. Now, but I feel like people don't tell us that.
Yeah.
So I got a question. What's balance to you?
No, that's a good one. Balance is I'll just give you an example. So let's say when you become like an upperclassman, and instead of your only focus being on graduation, you got to be like 10 steps ahead thinking about what am I going to do
after graduation?
Like, how am I going to prepare myself? Am I going to be at my parents' house and stack? Am I going to, save and stay at a friend's house? Am I going to get this credit card and, get these loans so I could get my own place? So that's what I mean. Like learning how this thing called life works to the best of your ability.
Okay, but like sometimes I feel like you get so far into the future, and me and her were just talking about this, like you get so far into the future that you forget about right then and there though.
Yeah, the present.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's absolutely true. But you still kind of need that balance though. So it's kind of like what's that saying? All work, no play makes Jack a dull boy, but all play and no work makes Jack a dumb boy. Which goes back to my point of like balance. Like you can have fun. Like hell yeah, you really like I always say I'm in my 20s. I really shouldn't give a fuck about a lot of shit. I kind of do though, but I know I shouldn't. I'm aware of that.
It's like it is what it is.
Hell yeah, you're supposed to have that mindset. Really, that's a tip for you. But you have to have that balance of identifying what do you want and how are you gonna get it,
accomplish it.
Yeah,
I feel like having fun, like you were saying, you can have fun. I feel like right now, like 20s, it's no time to have fun. It's grind time. Like it, like put that you can have fun here and there, but like that's so much of a distraction. I feel like,
but it's 50-50 though, cause he has said this off camera, but one of his friends was a really like accomplished lawyer. Like she grinded it out in her 20s, did everything that she's supposed to do, in a good adult life, but she ended up quitting because she just was like, what am I doing this for?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So, especially y'all listen, I turned 21 during 2020, during the pandemic.
Oh, yeah, so
I couldn't do nothing.
Yeah.
I made up for it during 21.
Okay.
But like, you guys are at an age, I mean, I am too, but.
We all are at this point.
We all are. Yeah, you like we're at an age, not you guys. We are at an age where you gotta like you can have fun.
Yeah.
Like you can experience life, but you can also focus on your goals as well. It's just balance. That's it.
That is true.
Like it don't gotta be just work.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to be like 40 something. Envious of the young kids going to Miami at spring break. It's like no.
I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel where you
I feel like where it comes, like the distraction comes in, like when you when you're like trying to work and stuff, but still trying to like play at the same time, but not knowing your balance. That's where it kind of gets mixed up. So like that's where it kind of works out for some people and not other people.
Like it's okay if you don't have it figured out. I mean, that doesn't give you an excuse to be lazy all the time, but it's perfectly fine if you don't have it figured out. Most people are still figuring it out, even in their older age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can identify like what that balance is, but it's like it's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So like, what are some things though that you wish people told you before entering into your 20s?
Shoot, nothing really. It's like I'm learning it now, and everybody had a way of learning something. So I feel like nothing really. Everything I went through is perfect. Like I learned it on my own. I got my way of looking at stuff. So I feel like nothing.
I can agree with that. I mean, everybody, I guess path is different. Everybody go through different stuff. So it's like what you went through, what might not have worked for you, it might work for me, and what worked for me might not work for you.
Yeah,
so it's like, I mean, I got to figure stuff out on my own, but. What you was saying, like what I wish they would have told me, probably stuff like more about credit cards, more about money, finances, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Stuff that I didn't really get in high school.
Yeah.
That's really it. I mean, everything else is pretty much on me. So
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like sidebar, to your point, that's kind of the main reasons why I created this platform, because I just wanted a space where we could talk about our issues, but also learn as young adults. Because I don't know about y'all, but I just feel like a lot of older people, they don't be giving game like that.
They don't. It's because I feel like what they went through, they feel like we got to find out on our own.
And then time's changing too. Like that was way back in 19 what?
Yeah, and they ain't have technology. They ain't have what we have now though.
Facts. And I just feel like if I can just provide a space for people to just express themselves, let it be like kind of like low-key therapeutic and also at the same time like informative and just like give value, then I feel like that's really needed.
Yeah, that is true.
Hell yeah.
Nah, your thing gonna blow though. This gonna blow for sure.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. You gotta start somewhere to
Just
be
because
something.
of having that mindset about it. Like,
Facts.
safe space. So, yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I think what I wish someone would have told me, I wish I would have enjoyed undergrad more.
And why you say that?
Why you say yeah?
Because I was so focused on like keeping my scholarship. I was so focused on like graduating on time within the 4 years that I feel like I could have just had more fun. I had fun, but like, I feel like I could have had more fun.
But I feel like when
Live
you
in the
rush,
moment.
I feel like you was probably rushing it. Like trying not to, like you say, do them 4 years. With me, I got my 4 years, but if I go past 4, I'm straight. I don't even care. At least I'm graduating whenever I graduate.
Yeah, and I wish I had that. I wish I had that mindset. Okay. Yeah, no, definitely. I wish I had that mindset because, you know, college is really fun. Like, it's different when you in grad school because, like, yeah, I'm in college, but it's a little...
You up there.
Bit more mature, like...
Yeah, like, I don't even know if I can even experience tailgating at Kennesaw this year because I technically work for the school.
Oh, yeah, so you can't do that.
I can go to Georgia State, though.
You can.
Yeah, but like...
I feel like an alum, but I mean, still.
Yeah, like, I can't be drinking with the students. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're going to be like, Malika, what you doing?
Shoot, I'm living just how y'all living. We both living. We both living. Yeah. Shit. We both living. Just because I'm working on me, nothing.
That's so funny.
I mean, I can't drink or nothing.
Well, no, my plan was to go to Georgia State and just, you know, like, ball out.
Yeah, ball out,
Yeah.
okay.
They wouldn't know. I mean,
so you don't want nobody
out.
seeing you.
Yeah,
That's what,
yeah,
okay,
you know?
I feel that. I feel
like,
that.
I'm grading some of y'all favors. I don't know what you see.
That's understandable. That's understandable.
Yeah, nah, but I think overall though, one thing too, I think seeing the people that you came up with, seeing y'all kind of take different paths.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of something that I wasn't really prepared for.
Yeah.
It's it kind of hits.
It's gonna hurt you. Yeah, it's gonna for sure hurt you though. But that's life though.
That's true.
Like, that's life. That's like a tree growing, but the leaves falling off of it, and they the leaves. You gotta let them go and build some other people, build some new people. Sure.
No, facts.
That's gonna happen. Like, a lot of people are saying that, like, the people you come in high school with, you're not really gonna leave with them. Meet your real friends, like, later on in life when you figure out yourself all the way, you know. So,
but it's like you try to stick with them so much that it's really hurting y'all. Really, it's like, bro, dang, we came through high school the whole year. I'm trying to stick with you, fam.
Yeah.
But yeah, nah, that don't work.
I mean, it's an uncomfortable feeling, but you'll get used to it.
Yeah.
But it's just know it is a little uncomfortable because it's just like, damn, like I really came up with all these people, and now we're just taking different life
paths. Yeah.
Facts.
It is.
Facts. Well, I hope y'all have fun.
I did.
I kind of had low key a little bit more talking points, but it's okay. Part 2 coming soon. We gotta run this back, y'all.
We don't have to
on time.
Yeah.
On time.
Nah, I'm be on time though.
Definitely.
That was my bad.
But thank y'all so much though for coming. I guess any closing thoughts or
I like the show. I will come back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep watching it. You know.
Show that.
Yeah. So
Show that.
I fuck with it.
Yeah, I like the show. Y'all like, comment, and shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna share it. Yeah. So yeah.
So you can follow him on all social media platforms at
newera.mw, and then I got my clothing brand. It's at right.apparel.
Facts. And you can follow this lovely lady here at
Yanti YANT.ii, and then my business page Yanti Gwene.
Period. Well, thank y'all so much for kicking in with me, tapping in.
Yeah.
I don't think I have any closing remarks. Just overall, find your find balance in your 20s, and it's gonna really help you out this very interesting time period.
Facts.
Yes.
Find your niche.
Great.
Facts. Well, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Make sure you guys
welcome.
like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on all social media platforms. And yeah, that's it. Bye.